Most of us have heard about the mark of the beast, commonly known as the number 666. But what does this mark truly mean, and how do you know if you have taken it? Why does this mark appear on the forehead and the hand? Let's explore the symbolism and the message behind these ideas, one that could be relevant to our lives today. The mark of the beast is a symbol that originates in the book of Revelation. Traditionally, it's associated with the number 666, which has stirred curiosity and speculation for centuries. But there may be more to this symbol than meets the eye. In ancient Hebrew and Greek, letters and numbers were often interchangeable, adding layers of meaning. Some scholars think the number of the beast could have referenced a powerful figure in history, like Emperor Nero. But when we move beyond the historical context and look at the number itself, we can find a metaphysical meaning that may resonate with the human experience. In numerology, the number 6 is often associated with physicality and material aspects, our desires, attachments, and egos. When repeated 3 times as 666, this number represents a heightened focus on these worldly concerns. It reflects a mindset that is deeply rooted in materialism and ego. This isn't necessarily about an external mark forced upon us. Instead, it might represent an inner alignment with values centered on materialism, ego, and earthly attachments. It's a mindset that can distract us from connecting with our higher, spiritual selves, focusing instead on external or ego-driven values. Now, let's explore why the mark appears on the forehead and the hand. Why these spots in particular? The forehead is a powerful symbol in many spiritual traditions. It's associated with the third eye, our center of spiritual insight. In this context, the forehead represents consciousness, beliefs, and inner thoughts. If the mark of the beast is placed on the forehead, it may suggest that one's consciousness and thoughts have been deeply influenced or even controlled by material or ego-based values. In contrast, the hand is often a symbol of action, behavior, and how we manifest our beliefs in the physical world. A mark on the hand implies that our actions and choices are also shaped by these beliefs. In other words, it's not only about what we think or believe represented by the forehead, but also how we act and engage with the world represented by the hand. Together, the forehead and hand signify a complete alignment of thought and action with these values. It represents a state where our inner beliefs and our outward behaviors both reflect materialistic or ego-driven ideals, creating a full immersion in these values. The placement of this mark on both the forehead and the hand may carry an even deeper message. It could imply an inner conflict between our higher spiritual potential and our attachment to physical values. When we allow ego-based thoughts to guide us, they not only shape our beliefs but start to influence our actions as well. It's a reminder of the potential trap of materialistic beliefs. We might start thinking and acting in ways that actually separate us from our true selves, limiting our spiritual growth. So, what does this symbolism mean for us? The mark of the beast may not be an external sign, but rather an internal alignment with values that distract us from spiritual growth. It's a reminder that we have a choice, to internalize and align with values that elevate us, or to adopt beliefs that keep us focused only on material gain and ego. It's essential to understand that the mark of the beast is not a physical mark at all. Instead, it symbolizes a lower state of consciousness, a mindset focused on material desires, ego-driven beliefs, and actions that create separation. When a large part of society operates at this level of consciousness, it manifests in the world around us. This alignment with ego and materialism fuels issues like war, poverty, and environmental degradation, as our collective actions mirror our collective inner state. The mark, then, is reflected in the world we see, a world that is disconnected, competitive, and out of harmony with nature. The beast could represent an entire system of ideals or thought patterns based on fear, control, or ego. This mark is a call to examine our own beliefs, thoughts, and actions, asking ourselves, are we living in alignment with values that truly serve our higher purpose? Or are we allowing these marks to shape who we are and how we live? The path forward is one of awareness and transformation. This journey calls us to question attachments to ego and material desires, not rejecting them, but finding a balance where they don't dominate our inner lives. It's about consciously choosing values that promote peace, compassion, and unity over values that keep us tied to fear, separation, or control. In the end, the mark of the beast might be a metaphor for what happens when we let limiting beliefs take over our lives. Recognizing the mark within ourselves can be a powerful first step toward realignment with our highest self. So, the message of the mark of the beast is not about fear or prophecy, it's about waking up. It invites us to look within, recognize any limiting beliefs we've internalized, and consciously choose our path forward. In this way, we resist the mark through awareness and alignment with our true spiritual values. Thank you for joining us in exploring this fascinating topic. If this resonated with you, consider subscribing for more content on metaphysics, spirituality, and inner growth. And we'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments.